Thank you. Good evening, Madam Speaker.
Good evening.
Briefly, well, why don't I just call it? The clerk has an amendment, 5966. I would ask that he call and I'd be allowed to briefly summarize.
Will the clerk please call LCO 5966, designated House Amendment B?
LCO 5966, House B, offered by Representatives Rowe, Hamzy et al.
Will you remark further, sir?
I will. And this is a simple amendment, and I will endeavor to be quite brief. But one thing that has troubled me about the Citizens Election Program is the fact that we give unopposed candidates funding, in essence, taxpayer dollars. So unopposed candidates for the General Assembly and for statewide offices receive, in essence, taxpayer money. I know people try and nuance that and say that it's really a sheets, and so it's not taxpayer money. But of course, that's really a legal fiction. Money that's taken from the sheets would have gone into our general fund and is taxpayer money. So. The fiscal note, well, it goes beyond the fiscal note, but the fiscal note says savings can be realized up to about $300,000, and in fact the fiscal note doesn't even contemplate if there was an unopposed statewide candidate, like if the comptroller race was unopposed one year, it would be the potential savings would be far in excess of the $300,000 noted. But as I began to say, it always troubled me that we gave taxpayer money to unopposed candidates, and particularly in this day and age when we are facing these structural deficits of billions and billions of dollars. If we can't find some savings here, if we can't save some money, some taxpayers' money, and not give unopposed candidates, candidates that are going to win as long as they vote for themselves, and live until they get sworn in, then forget it. We should just call it a career. So I would ask. I think it's a friendly amendment. I had a brief conversation with the chairman, J.A., and I don't know that he thought it was entirely friendly. But that being said, this cycle, unopposed Senate candidates, because of the COLA adjustment, are going to get something like $26,500 and change. And here in the House, we'll be eligible for, I think it's about $7,800. This is, and it's not a lot of money, but it is. And it's a bit symbolic, I think, that we've got huge fiscal problems to tackle, and it would just be nice if, sort of ending this year, we're able to say that we made a little bit of progress. Now, mind you, the amendment itself won't affect this cycle. It doesn't go in effect until next year. So whatever end product we have today.
Representative Rowe?
Yes.
Would you move adoption, please?
Yeah, I'm done. So, well, let me move adoption. And so I'd ask you, I know the Democrats over there don't want to vote for Republican amendments, and we do what we got to do. I think it takes, if you think it's a good bill, it makes it better. If you think it's not really a good bill, it still makes it better. So with that being said, I would ask that when the vote be taken, it be taken by roll.
You have not asked for an you asked for adoption, then you explained it. The question on adoption is, will you remark? So now you're asking for a roll call vote.
Right.
Okay.
I moved. Did I not move for adoption?
Yes, you did, in the middle of the explanation. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry if I confused you, Madam Speaker. I didn't mean to, but now I would like to ask that when the vote be taken, it be taken by roll.
All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. In the estimation of the chair, the roll call will be enforced. Will be the roll call vote.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.